Okay everyone, let's take a look at 3 of the best and cheap clear cases for the iPhone 15 Pro or any iPhone in general. We have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid, the ESR Air Armor, and the Ringke Fusion case. All these cases cost between $12 to $16 Canadian, so they are very cheap. Now the first case I want to try is the Ringke Fusion case. As you can see, I have not even set up the iPhone as I wanted to make this video before doing that. Plus, Friday was a working day for me, so dropping a sub to the channel would be insanely motivating. Overall, the case feels solid on the phone. It has precise cuttings as expected. There is the Ringke branding to the side, which is a case for all these clear cases. The camera housing is also protected well by the raised cutouts. Now, one of the things I love about this case is the way its sides are raised at the bottom and the top to protect the screen. Rest of the sides are almost flush with the phone, so if you use a screen protector, it will align very well with the case. It doesn't interfere at all with the side gestures. The buttons are also plenty clicky. The new action button is also easily clickable and doesn't require much force. I am also liking the add-in functionality of this button. Now this is my favorite of the clear cases and I have used it extensively in the past on my iPhone 13 Pro. The case gives good protection to the phone and with the raised edges should protect against terrifying drops. The frosted back is also very nice to touch. I do prefer frosted cases over the classic ones. Now the final thing I like to check is how easy it is to remove the case, and in this case it's not that hard. Now this for me is a positive because I do this quite often, but it could be an issue for other people who want their cases to grip the iPhone very tightly. Also, link to this and the other cases in the description box down below. The next case we'll take a look at is the cheapest of the bunch. This is the ESR Air Armor and probably one of the most clear cases for any iPhone. I have used it in the past and I am currently using it on the iPhone 12 that I have. I have recommended this case multiple times to my friends and my family. It fits perfectly on the phone, and unlike the Ringke, this case fully wraps around the display to protect it while lying down. You can also see for yourself how the sides look with the case on. The camera cutout is raised more than enough to protect the cameras. The sides can also accommodate most screen protectors. The buttons are also clicky and don't require much use of force. The action button is also very clickable. The only thing that I don't like about this case is the clear back. It is prone to scratches and fingerprints and is also very tough to clean. Even though it is one of the cheapest clear cases for the iPhone, it is still a solid case and doesn't add too much weight to the iPhone. Just like the Ringke, it is also easily removable and isn't as snug as some people might want. The final case we are taking a look at is the Spigen Ultra Hybrid frosted back clear case. It does fit easily and looks nice on the phone. The cutouts are also precise and the buttons have these really good cutouts to make them easily clickable. The sides of this case, just like the ESR Air Armor, are raised all around the display. The camera cutout is also similar to the other cases and gives good protection to the triple camera setup. This case does fit a tiny bit heavier than the other cases, but not by a huge margin. Although this does make it feel more solid in the hands. The action button works as intended without any extra force, and it is the toughest of the cases to remove, which means it wraps tightly around the phone. And after looking at all the cases, I would prefer the Ringke or the Spigen case. Now that does not mean the ESR is bad in any comparison. The frosted feel of the Ringke is slightly better than the Spigen, while the Spigen also feels a tiny bit thicker than the Ringke, and the ESR is maybe the least thick of these cases. Well, that's it for this video folks. Subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one.